All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim Wa Akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. This is going to be another video through the Spirit. All right, and for this one, dealing with, here in the Detroit camp, one of the brothers, he's a bit older. He has a daughter, and she watches the videos and whatnot, and she went out of her way and gave basically the whole camp a care package, because it gets cold as fuck outside here in Detroit, or the mid east or whatever the hell, the states, where it is known for getting cold, so she got everybody some, and keep in mind, we never met her, we don't know her personally, but she went and got the whole camp, over 15 brothers, a whole care package. This is just a picture I took on the front of the bag. There were socks in there, incense, teas, just all, good natural stuff that, that we tend to use. All right. And she didn't have to do this, whatsoever. All right. But, hey, for those out there who watch the videos, you may not necessarily, women ain't gonna be out there in the camp with us, no way. But this is, when you read the scriptures, we'll get the example, but this is how you, can help, can contribute. You're not out there on the highways and byways with us, but you also believe in Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, all right? So this is gonna be a blessing to her. And if it's and she knows the names here, I'll just read the letter real quick. It says, Shalom, prophets. I should have held it flat. It's curved right there, but it says, you guys are doing excellent work, and I wanted to surprise you guys with a small care package. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Peace to the hopeful elect. Stay warm. Shalom. So I believe she typed it out, then she had it printed, and stapled to each bag. So this is pretty cool. Just, hey, this, is motivation to keep going. Because there are, for us brothers who do prophesy, who go out and teach, there's people who depend on these videos, y'all, who wake up and can't wait to, for another lesson, to deepen their understanding and to strengthen their faith. All right, let me get this out of Matthew. This is a modern day version of a cup of water, if you will. If you go to Matthew, we're about to get it. Yeah, right here we go. Hey, this may very well lead to her salvation. And for any of you brothers and sisters who have ever donated, you as well, because not everyone that watches the videos is in the same lot as us, the prophets. When I say us, myself, brothers, our apostles that go out and teach, that's not everybody's lot. It'd be cool if it was, but you have certain, you got certain, there's people with physical ailments, disabilities, of course, women, they're not going to be going out and teaching because that's not their duty and that's out of order. All right, but you have certain men who believe and follow, and have changed their life, but they're simply not, they just don't have the spirit of prophecy to where they go out with us. All right, which is fine, as long as, hey, I will say this though, you better not, if you gonna believe and you don't go out and prophesy, you better not be a nigga in your day-to-day life. You better actually be living by this, to the utmost degree. And it's not because I'm saying it, that's because the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is upon you wherever you go. It don't matter if we're with you or if we can see you or not. So Matthew 10:41, he that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward, and he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. All right, so that the woman, one of the brother's daughters, she obviously, the way that we preach, it's easy to get offended. But, hearing all that, seeing the videos, she don't get offended. She's able to comprehend the statements that we make. Us at Great Millstone, we're considered to be the bad guys and the meanies and all that. We're not saying nothing that's ultra outlandish or crazy. We're just bringing out the Bible, and she has received that. All right, it says what? Received a prophet, or received a righteous man. You know, in the ancient world, for instance, say somebody came to you to help, you know, and you was like, no, I'm not fucking with you. You know, that's well, through the Spirit, she didn't get offended how many people in the world would get offended and they don't receive us. Because if you disapprove of the prophets, ultimately, who do you disapprove of? The Heavenly Father and His Son. You're not rejecting our words, you're rejecting their words. So to receive us and to give gifts to us is like doing it to the Lord, and we're gonna have to get that as well. Matthew 10:42. And whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward. All right, now she didn't give us a literal cup of water, but this is, this is a gift. You know, imagine, if you're starving in a desert and a person came and gave you a cup of water, that's a lifesaver. And there are brothers and sisters out there who send all kinds of things, to different brothers. There was that one family who made like that pretty cool picture for the elder Benata Zakba. All right, people be sending in garments and, lotions, just like health related things. And that's not going to go unnoticed. That's going to be to salvation for those who do that, so don't think that it goes, it's going to go unrewarded. All right. It may be on this side, hey, we're not in the position to, us brothers, you give us a garment, we can't all, give you $1,000. We're just not in that position, but that reward is going to come in the kingdom. All right. Firstly, getting beamed up by that chariot, being delivered from the destruction of the fire, and then being in the kingdom. They're going to be on a different status. Those who believed and, gave gifts and watched the videos and studied, they're going to be on a different status in the kingdom of heaven compared to those who, the wicked of our people in the world, who is niggas. All right. So let's get this right here. Matthew 25. Let me see. I'm gonna read these verses. Real quick video, nothing deep. I just thought, this is pretty cool, y'all, So Matthew 25:34. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come ye, blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was an hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee in hunger, and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger, and took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? Verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. All right, this is the parable that Yahushua was setting forth, but it lays over to reality perfect. All right, now literally the men never met the king or did any right by him, but they did it unto his men. So doing it unto his men was like doing it to him. And in our situation, giving the prophets gifts, hey, the comments, hey, brothers and sisters be saluting us, giving us blessings. That's as if you're doing it to Yahushua. So it's gonna roll over well. All right, that looks good on your spiritual resume. All right, that's how you support. We don't we don't need our cheerleaders to come out and stand, and shower us with your praise and affection in person, because that's not what we're here for. You can simply believe, change your life in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and donate whenever you have the ability, because we're not in this to get your money or to get your gifts, but that sending those things, knowing that we can't physically reward you on this side, and that it is a reward in the kingdom that you will receive, that is a good sign of faith. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai will reward those who do so. All right. right. Like I said, hey, we've never met. You know, this is the brother's daughter. You know, she's an adult. You know, we've never met her a day in our life or her life. But you know, she watches the videos. You know, elders and apostles and whatnot. And this is, you know, this is a counter for fuckers who say that, you know, all we do, we're just mean. We don't love the sisters. You know, we we bullies. We fight niggas and curse everybody out. You know, well, if that was the case, nobody would watch us. If we were truly that bunch of bad guys, nobody would watch us. But obviously, you know, what we're doing is right, because there is those, you know, who believe in, you know, hey, you got so-called secret disciples. You know, you got celebrities who donate to the apostles. All right. You know, so just a real quick video. I just thought it was, I'm going to come back to it. You know, this is pretty cool. You know, a sign of encouragement. You know, what we're doing is noticed, y'all. What we're doing is our part in waking up the elect and the 1/3 remnant. You know, and it doesn't go unnoticed. All right, and we will be rewarded ultimately by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in the kingdom. But little things like this is just a little bit of gas that keeps you going. All right, because, you know, hey, the people in the world who, you know, are around you, your family, they may take you for granted. You know, your physical woman, your wife that you live with may take you for granted. Your children, your boss, you know, motherfuckers that brush past you. But those brothers and sisters who sincerely believe and watch these videos, y'all, you know, they don't take us for granted. You know, when I say us, I'm talking about fellow brothers that preach. You know, those who watch our videos, y'all, you know, they man, you got mother suckers on the comment board that love you more than your own fucking father, bro. You know, so that's pretty cool. You know, there's let me see. Okay, yeah, we can deal with this. Romans, out of you know, basically when Paul was closing out, you know, he was sending letters, you know, or he was sent the letter out, and, you know, was saluting those, you know, who believed it as well. All right, so Romans 16:1, it says, I commend unto you Phoebe, our sister, which is a servant of the church, which is at Cenchrea, that ye receive her in the Lord as becometh saints, and that ye assist her in whatsoever business she hath need of you, for she hath been a succorer of many, and of myself also. All right, so right there just showing you, you know, in the ancient world, there were women who were helpful, you know, to the church, would get things together. Hey, there's a particular scripture, I forget where it's at, but it tells you, you know, the women, you know, wives, you know, put together the garments. All right, hey, the men is out at the forefront preaching and teaching. All right, and everybody else is in the well, you can't say back front, but background, if you will. All right. Verse 3 says, greet Priscilla and Aquila, which they're mentioned in the book of Acts. It says, my helpers in Hamashiach Yahushai. All right, so those, you know, hey, those who don't go out and teach, but they, you know, send gifts and whatnot, y'all are helpers in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know, y'all are helpers in the faith, and that's gonna be a reward in and of itself as well, you know. So just a real quick video. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim for Kakorash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all like Akim Wa Akwath, learning, teaching in truth and sincerity. Shalom.